Buenos dias from Salento, Colombia.
We have finally made it to the heart of Colombia's coffee triangle, and in addition to sampling some of the world's best brew, oh, I like that, we knew we had to check out Cocora Valley, the home of the 200-foot wax palms. They say there's every shade of green there, so I'm excited to see it.
Let's go!
To get to Cocora Valley, we headed to Salento's main square, where you can buy cheap tickets for a 30-minute Jeep ride out to the park. If you're lucky, you might even get to hang on to the back of the Jeep and get some epic views on the way. We had heard that this 4 to 6 hour hike is something you can't miss when traveling in Colombia, but little did we know this would become one of our all-time favorite travel memories.
They dropped us off at a parking lot and then we just saw a mob of people walk in this direction, so I think that's where we're going. Up the hill.
You can already see a ton of enormous,
ridiculously tall trees.
They seem to defy physics. Because it's on private property. We'll be paying 2 people today, one on the entrance and one on the exit, I believe. When you get to these signs, they are pointing you to go right. Do not continue to follow this path. I think that's just for horses. We go in here. 6,000 per person. Not too bad. We're just told about the different options. There's like a short option that's just like an hour. You can also do a 3-hour version that goes up here, or the full version takes 5 hours, and we're gonna try to go for that. So you start at the entrance and you go up all the way around and come out a different exit. And I do think you have to pay one more time here. This landscape feels unreal. I read in a blog that it's kind of like the Lorax mixed with Lord of the Rings. It just feels like mystical. It feels like a world that someone would make up. The trees just seem out of this world.
We had read in blogs that the path was pretty easy. While it is wide and well maintained, it has been uphill for 45 minutes straight.
Yeah, it's a pretty good little cardio workout here.
This is lunch today.
Cheers. Look at the dumb way that Thomas eats his apples. From the bottom to the top. So he'll eat this way and just eat like a little bit of core with each bite. One thing I'm really enjoying about traveling while pregnant, at home I had a pretty sedentary office job, but here we get in our workout every day. I mean, there are downsides to traveling while pregnant for sure, but I feel like I'm so much more fit than I would be at home.
Little baby girl.
She's chilling right now. Seems like when we walk and there's like that rhythm, she's really still. As soon as I sit down or try to sleep or lay down, and she comes alive.
Wow.
We've been climbing for over an hour now. It's a lot cooler up here. It smells crisp and amazing. And we're in the shade, looming pine trees. Feels like we're in a national park back home.
Yeah, it smells like tree sap. Oh, it's beautiful. Just makes you want to go camping.
I think a really cool part of this hike is that you get such variety. You start in a warm, sunny valley with palm trees, and now you're up in the mountains in a deciduous forest. So it's pretty cool. Wait, these are not deciduous.
I think we've reached the top because it's now flat for the first time.
Whoa. When you come to this super cool point with the flowers and the lookout, I think you go through this tiny hole in the fence. Well, after we walk down that big hill, it just kind of turns into a river. It's a little muddier here, a little slippier here. We just passed some girls coming up this way that were totally out of breath, guessing that it should be mostly downhill for us. Yes.
Now it feels like we're in Jurassic Park or crazy rainforest a million years ago. Any dinosaur's gonna jump out.
These plants look like prehistoric plants, like that. I feel like I saw that in Land Before Time or something. The most diverse hike I've ever done. Every half hour you feel like you're in a different ecosphere. You don't get bored, even though it's a 15-kilometer hike, which is a pretty good distance. There's so much diversity. You're just constantly like, wow, 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 look at this.
It smells good.
The next chapter in our nature walk is this epic waterfall.
What are the odds you walk on that, Ruthie?
That looks mega sketchy.
Woo! It's a little bit more slippery. That was amazing.
I don't know how much longer that bridge is gonna be here. It's starting to rain. We've got a little sprinkle and I heard some thunder. So we're gonna put the camera away to keep it safe and try to get some good miles in now.
Still one of the best hikes I've ever been on.
Finally got the thunderstorm I wanted. I don't know if I wanted to be in it in the middle of the jungle, but this is a pretty unique experience.
And we're going that way. There's those palm trees. Hello, horsey.
It's a real cowboy. This is real adventure, you know?
Hola!
We're cold and wet, but
This is truly the most magical hike I think we've been on.
I see a sign for beer, coffee, empanadas. Hey, yes, and they're not open. I think I see the town. We're getting close. There's no one at the pay station, so maybe we don't have to pay when it's raining. They're like, if you're miserable, you don't have to pay.
As magical of a path as it is, it's probably the pooiest path I've ever walked.
And when it's raining, then it just becomes a river of poo. And you can even smell it when you're walking.
Poo, 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 poo.
Hi, Pokey.
Hi, pup. Where did you come from? Oh! Mudslide!
That scared me.
I thought the mountain was coming down and a big boulder was chasing us. Milady. We are both shaking and cold, even with the rivers of poo. It was an incredible hike. Oh, I'm so cold.
Maybe we just close it out.
Yeah, maybe we just close it out.
Thank you guys for joining us, and we will see you in the next one.
Let's go find a hot shower.